Do you know what really grinds my gears? When shows drop early and there's literally no heads up for it. This anime was supposed to drop 35 minutes from now. Instead, episode's fully up. We're going to go ahead and start watching right after this. All right, guys, Brent here, back for Geek Variants. We cover all things Marvel, DC, Lord of the Rings, anime and gaming, Star Wars, and more. This time, Demon Slayer decided to drop early on Crunchyroll. So if you are on the Crunchyroll app in any way, shape, or form, by all means, head on over. I didn't even get to figure out how to fix. There we go. Boom, overlays fixed. Now we're good. Great seeing y'all. I'll have the episode up off to the side as I am watching. Hopefully, you guys have already watched. Point out some things I missed, or will watch along with me. Without further ado, Demon Slayer, episode 4 of season 4. Let me move all this out of the way. Okay. Normally, I do all this cleanup like before we get going, but here we're at now. Where are the notes that I've been taking? Apparently, not organized whatsoever. So, episode 4, to bring a smile to one's face, which will have a very exciting time with our friend Moichiro, one of my favorite Hashiras, one of the youngest Hashiras ever. Or didn't say. Everyone's just getting beaten up by Moichiro to start. The tough love Hashira himself. I do apologize that the stream will not be as long as the usual ones, where I'm going to get to talk about so many other things. But today just seems to be against me. I guess I'll just make it up to y'all with a longer Fallout stream potentially later today. So keep in mind. It's like this is supposed to start like 30 minutes from now. Episode is fully up, sitting there waiting. Unless I missed something about a change time, which I will definitely be going back to the drawing board and ensuring I didn't miss. I even looked at our episode log and be like, "Hey, where are we at with everything's?" The last episode we posted pertaining to Demon Slayer, yeah, it was episode 3. So this is the correct one. Once we get off stream, I'll check times, verify moving forward that we don't have this mistake happen again, folks. Definitely not something I want to have as a continuous thing for a channel that prides itself on being one of the first to respond to episodes. So that is on me. Yeah, everyone is on lip doodles right now. Moichiro is just handling business. He's giving great advice, but as far as everyone's ability to stop him, not so good. Tanjiro is going to be the only one who's be able to keep up with him. That is a sassy crow. Everyone's spending their time arguing with a crow. Mr. Kanamori making a nice return. Would you mind holding this? Is he just gonna straight up jump him? Is he really doing the paper airplane thing right now? Is that the time for that? Sharp sword though. You're working. Not bad. Not bad. Good strategy. Moichiro training is not for the faint of heart, to put things lightly. Even Tanjiro's like, this is intense. Yep, no do overs when you fight a demon. Oh my goodness. Episode dropped early. I have no idea what to tell you guys. The stream is supposed to start a half hour from now. Episode's fully up on Crunchyroll, and I don't know how long it's been sitting there. So my apologies for those who are expecting to watch it live alongside it. I pulled it up and started watching since. Mm. If this keeps up, you're gonna collapse before you fight a demon. Well, I'd rather have Moichiro beat me than rather than deal with a demon. Finish this. Moichiro's doing what he believes is best. Everyone's spirits are already breaking. Like imagine you had a real time dealing with this. Shoot. Probably out for some real training. Or he's out doing reconnaissance on his own. Maybe found a girl. You never know. You never know with Moichiro. Nice little inner worker for Muzan. They're keeping tabs on Moichiro. I wonder if he's realized that they're being spied on, so he's doing all this. Astronomy. Heck yeah. I wonder if Moichiro's trying to join the fight. We finally get these guys fighting all together. 2 against 1. Okay. It's okay. If you want to train with the big boys, let's fight. But of course, Moichiro's like, I ain't no punk. Try me. The animation team's doing their thing today. I like it. I wanted to drop it early so everyone would talk about it, and then all this amazing animation quality. I see you. Yeah, Sanami almost annihilated that bird. Yeah, these three are like, we are the elite of the elite. Let's go. Let's do this thing. I'd laugh so hard if like Yome showed up and was like, cool, 3v1, let's go. And everyone's like, I'm good. The snake guy is like, let's freaking go. And Sonomi is still carrying on with hate everybody else. I'm gonna push him through his absolute paces so he earns this. His Moichiro is only getting better because he's training with the best right now. So he's bored with the class as a whole. Because he's getting faster with each and every day that's going by. The only way you get better is to push yourself. And he's doing a great job of it at this moment in time. Oh, no. Moichiro, no. Do not bring out real swords. You're going to kill these kids. Like, I understand they're not going to really help in the main battle, but let's not start just going with people, okay? Or is he just going to be testing their willpower to see how they hold up? Mm. It's like if you're fighting Moichiro is terrifying, I get it. But if you're fighting a demon, they're literally going to end you. There's a significant difference between like I probably can't take this guy, but he'll let me live, versus he's definitely not. Oh, he broke him. Broke his spirit entirely. Crippled right on down. Oh wow. Sign of growth. He got a compliment. I wonder if he was trying to drill into them perseverance of everything. Okay. For those who like Moichiro, congratulations. You got a completely shirt off look. Keep in mind, Moichiro is like 15 or 16, everybody. So keep that in mind. Look at you, internet community. Moichiro's like, I'm pushing you all through hell because I want you to live. It's like your job saying, we're family. But meanwhile, they're putting you through like the most rigorous day possible. Tanjiro and Moichiro having a great time of things. Is he just fighting him upside down? Hmm. Moichiro is very pleased. Very, very good job, everybody. Killing it out there. Spends 5 days with Moichiro, and it's like, our Brady mastered the class. Just go, 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 go. They've been there 2 weeks. Yeah. All right. All right. And he broke the souls of everybody again. Why? Tanjiro's like, I want to stay. I want to be friends. And then everything else going on. Mm. He made his own paper airplane. Look how adorable that is. I just wanted to see Moichiro's thing with everyone else one more time. That was golden. The coldness that he has with his class. Paper airplane tossing contest. Moichiro's like, I mean, cool, but like, why? He's finding excuses to say. I think he's trying to make sure if he's relaxed, he'll be nicer to everybody else, and then more people will survive. Which interesting strategy, but typical Tanjiro. He's a light in everybody, even if you know, doesn't necessarily work. Wait, true. Yeah, you're not gonna beat me anyway. You can cut Terry classes in love with him. Yes, we get to go outside and not get beaten up. He's gonna use like some kind of breathing style and make it just go flies all the way to the Infinity Castle. Just like moves on to like, what? What is this doing here? Good old paper airplane tossing. I don't think there's much of a chance for Tanjiro. He's got that curve in it that's bringing it back around. That's what she said. He's getting smoked right now. The effortless glide. And Tanjiro's crying again. Mm. Tanjiro's like, I've been so good. I've defeated everyone through sheer effort and perseverance. What? And now Moichiro's like, the entire class has been sidelined. or paper airplane tosses, but everyone's happier and trying their hardest. So it's like it's working. And he figured out how to bring out the kindness that's within Moichiro that's usually buried. Crow battle. All right. I would laugh if Moichiro's just been cheating this whole time. It's a nice and happy and light moment to distract us from the fact that Muzan has spies already watching what's going on during training. But hey, everything's great. Paper airplanes, happiness, sunshine. Look, I'm just reporting facts here. I don't make up the rules. Moichiro's happy that everyone's smiling. Happy, cheerful music. Everyone's feeling great. Everyone, wow, okay, that's a really far away. It's a good throw, especially with the wind blowing this way. Move everyone's hair going that way. The calm before the storm. Oh, yeah, Nezuko's still a thing. The arc is focused so much on everything else. I forgot she existed. Moichiro's like, I'm happy that you're happy, dude. These two would make excellent friends, like just full long term. No, she's still sleeping. Cool, cool, cool. That's good. The angriest man in the history of angry is watching Nezuko. Okay, not bad, Phil. Still a little disappointed. We only got like to see the Hashira's fighting for like that long. That's gonna be episode. Damn, damn. They always give me like literally just enough to where I'm happy, but not enough to where like I'm fully satiated. Which is good writing. Good writing overall. And again, sorry to everyone. I didn't realize the episode dropped early. All Times Online reported 10:45 Pacific Standard Time for the launch of the episode. Instead, I got in at 10. Just wanted to get everything loaded up, set up for the live stream, so it's nice, easy, 1, 2, 3, seamless process for you guys, behind the scenes stuff. Nope, episode dropped early. Caught me with my pants down, metaphorically, so to speak. So, episode is done. Recap starting now. So, as far as this episode is concerned, it's very, very straightforward. This episode is to really highlight Moichiro's growth. And people will be like, really? It doesn't seem like he's changed all that much. He's still stone cold to everybody he doesn't really know on a personal basis through forced shared experiences. At the same time, Moichiro, when we met him last season, if you insisted on him having a paper airplane tossing contest with his trainees while everyone's life is on the line, he would have said no outright, forthwith. It would have been done like immediately. Wouldn't have been more than, 2-second conversation, just no. And everyone would have moved on. But because Moichiro has met Tanjiro, realized that bringing out the happiness inside people is really imperative for bringing out their best and their strongest. Now we've been able to see just how he has matured and adapted to the point where he is more comfortable with letting a relaxed tone happen every so often. Sure, he is pushing these recruits through the absolute hardest training possible. Tengen is doing the same. They're doing this because they want them to survive. They're doing this because they want them to have the best life possible. They didn't become Hashiras on their own because they were soft and lazy. They did because they pushed themselves to the absolute extreme. There's very few Hashiras where you can look at and be like, wow, they don't have any scars, they don't have any deformities, they don't aren't missing limbs, they aren't beaten up to all get out, or their personality isn't like completely destroyed beyond most shadow of repair. So just for them to sit here and be like, I'm going to be soft with my trainees and the people that we are working with, that's not really their style. It's not really how things are going to be done. They want everyone to be able to survive the blitz of Muzan's castle, the Infinity Castle, which is going to be a fantastic arc when it's animated. I have a lot of hope for it, especially because of the great animation style we've already seen when we had Igoro, Sanemi, and Tokito just going straight at it. So seeing the high quality of animation, the good storytelling that's been going on, the world building, and the character development that is happening. Because sometimes you get training arcs and they're a little blah. They don't provide a lot of substance, a lot of oomph, a lot of things where you can really kind of get into the story overall. You're just kind of like, all right, cool, this is filler. I'll tune back in when it gets interesting again. Demon Slayers threw that out the window and said, look, we're going to make this entertaining. We're going to build these characters up. We're going to get you ready emotionally and physically for next season because, look, I'm just going to stress this now. I know exactly how things are going to end. The internet spoiled it for me early on. I won't spoil it for you guys. But the next arc, the Infinity Castle arc, brutal. It is absolutely brutal. Doesn't matter who you're rooting for. There's so many things that go very, very good and very, very awry. So there's a great mixture of what's going on. But the storytelling, I can't stress enough, is amazing for that next arc. So this arc being as good as it is, I thought this was going to be just a straight up boring filler. I'm very wrong. I'm very happy that I'm wrong. I'd rather be wrong than right. It makes my job as someone who comes up here and does content creation for you, the viewers, that much more entertaining. It makes it that much more fulfilling and that much more rewarding. If I was right all the time, things would be really, really boring. But a lot of great stuff from this episode. Not too much really to break down. Moichiro showing great maturity, showing great growth. Not a lot of other stuff that really need to focus too much on, other than he's changed and he's changed for the better. That being said, it seems like it's a very quiet chat. I know most people were expecting me to start up in about 8 minutes from now, but the episode has already been up. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get that episode recap started early for you guys. So, it'll be up nice and ready for everyone to enjoy. And then maybe later today, we'll do some Fallout 4 where we do a little bit of an extended playthrough. You guys already voted. I got 10 votes on that poll. Thank you so much for you guys' feedback. I always appreciate that. So we'll maybe do a little bit longer stream on that one to make up for my mistake of not being on top of things and being fully ready for that. The playthrough will be continuing on YouTube per usual. Hit that lovely red subscribe button or that follow button. Both are free, whichever platform you prefer to follow us on. Be sure to do that, whichever one you use the most. Greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a great rest of your Sunday. I'll see some of you later for some Fallout 4. Remember, I read all the chats in Fallout 4. I need all the help I can get as a first-time player. See you.